good for me. He don't really care about me. This is probably where I learned to probably stop listening to my mama. So if you have to raise him, you are not his partner, you're his parent. Look myself in that mirror and not say, you better not cry. Let me cook, let me clean, let me throw it down. Let me cook, let me clean, let me throw it down. Why is this happening? I loved him, I gave him stuff, I cooked, I cleaned, I got seduced, threw it and did it and flipped it and twirled it. All this stuff, and this man still played me like this, and it broke me. Strong because we're expected to. The place where we really get to call our own selves out and face that lady in the mirror and be like, girl, did we really do that? Yes, we did. I'm your host, Monique R. Darnell, also known as Dr. Survivalist, your internet therapist in a pink coat. No couch required. And today, we're talking about the Build-A-Bear trap. Because you know it's a love month. You know the pattern where strong, high-functioning women keep choosing men with potential, unfinished healing, and emotional IKEA instructions. Then wonder why they're so exhausted. Baby girl, this episode is based on my book, Build-A-Bear. And if you ever look back at your relationships and thought, why was I building a man like a side project? Or why do I keep dating the same man over and over? Stay right here, because this is for you. This one is about to hit close on purpose, okay? And we're going deep into how survival mode not only affects what we attract, but what we accept. And how social pressures to beat the clock, be strong, and stay loyal have us building men like projects while neglecting to heal the parts of ourselves that whisper, this is the best that you'll get. Stay tuned. We about to get into it, okay? Woo! Yes, let's do this. So you already know what we're about to do. About to sing that song, about to get into it, because you already know. I need you to relax. I need you to get into this. Yes, I'm your therapist in a pink coat, but hey, this is not a formal therapy session. I'm your girl, okay? So buckle up, sit back, girl. You not under attack. Buckle up, relax, girl. You know I got your back. Buckle up, sit back, girl. You not under attack. Buckle up, relax, girl. You know I got your back, back, girl. You know I got your back. What? So let's get into this. I really want to really talk about this because this is my fourth book, Build-A-Bear, and it's spelled with a B-A-E-R, bear, right? Bay edition, and it talks about how psychology picks our person. It talks about how trauma picks our person. So it's the psychology behind the trauma. What is picking my person, right? Who is picking for me? Is it really me? Let's get into it. So y'all been asking for it. I see y'all. What the stuff that you always saying? I'm always dating the same man and da-da-da-da. You ain't helping me out here, giving me some stuff. Well, here I am, girl. All right, Mike, back it up, okay? You know, so, you know I like talking with my hands, and I got the nails on today. Hey. All right, so let's get into it. Trauma teaches you to be grateful for scraps. Yes, trauma is teaching you to be grateful for the things, the little things. This, he cook, he clean, he do this. But is it really because been cleaning? Is he really doing that stuff? Or is it really you gaslighting yourself, telling yourself, that's a good man, Savannah? All right, so when a black woman grows up in trauma, whether it's neglect, emotional abandonment, fatherlessness, or abuse. I know you like, is that trauma? It's trauma. Okay? It's trauma. If it affected your perspective, if it caused you to feel like the world was shaking up under you and the rug was snatched and you can't get this trauma. Death can be trauma. Losing a job can be trauma. A lot of things could be traumatic. So it's really about how the person responds to it. So is this trauma? We're talking about it today. So when a black woman grows up in trauma, whether it's neglect, emotional abandonment, fatherlessness, or abuse, she often develops adaptive love templates. So what does that look like? Choosing emotionally unavailable men feels normal. Being the fixer or fixer-upper or helper, all these things, feels safe. Accepting inconsistency feels better than being alone. Survival mode says, be grateful somebody wants you at all. Who said that? Who was talking like that? This is especially potent in a culture that suggests we're least desired unless we're performing strength, silence, or sexual availability. Oh yeah, I'm here for it. Come on. Them edges, them church toes. I'm coming for it. I miss y'all. Where y'all been? The trauma of being unseen teaches us to see the potential in others before we see our own pain. So we look at someone else and look like, okay, he's trying, he's working, he came from a bad family, and I just want to help. No, you want to fix. No, you want a mommy. We'll get more into that, okay? All right, so let's talk a little about what is survival mode in a woman's life. Survival mode and personality. So survival mode is something your body learned. It's not who you are. It's not who you have to be. It's not a personality. It's how you survive, and it's what you do to get by. And your body learned that, and so that means you can unlearn it. Survival mode isn't a lifestyle choice. It's what happens when your nervous system has been under pressure for so long that it doesn't know how to rest anymore. Did you ever rest? Clock it if you watch that episode. So your body is always on the go. You feel safest when you're busy fixing, managing, or handling things. Now, so to all my high, severe anxiety people, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You stay so busy, you stay working, you only get 4 to 6 hours of sleep because you don't want to be still to let your voice tell you or say something, because you're more afraid of what the inner voice is really going to say, and you're really afraid of what people are really going to see. Is it going to confirm how you feel inside about yourself and the story that you're telling yourself? Woo! Yeah. Come on now. Come on, Miss Monique. Yes. All right. Stillness feels uncomfortable, even boring or scary. We talked about that a little bit, how chaos is like, oh, I think he loved me. Girl, he loved me. No, that ain't love, girl. That's chaos. That's stress. That's your body is like, okay, I need to have this because I'm used to this and I'm familiar with this. And if he don't go back and forth with me, he don't really care about me. Who told you that? Who said that to you? Oh, he just let the thing go. He just let it go. He don't really care. Maybe he keeping his peace, girl. He keeping his peace. Ooh, girl. So if you only feel valuable when you're doing something for someone, that's not ambition. What is it? Survival. Survival. I said buckle up. Sit back, girl. girl, you now under attack. I feel it already. Y'all like, oh, she coming hard today. I am. That's what they be doing. I am. My daughter coming. All right. What survival mode looks like for Black women. Survival mode often gets praised as strength. For Black women, for many Black women of faith, because I'm gonna talk about that because I'm a faith girl. I'm a girly girl with a faith girl. Survival mode looks like high functioning stress, overachieving, overgiving, and always proving. Proving to Sister Sally you ain't Cindy because she got the discerning spirit, but really she messy. She messy, and she ain't got nothing else going on. She miserable and she want to just, I see this, but hush, Sister Sally, hush. For a lot of Black women, survival mode doesn't look like failing or falling apart. It looks like holding and keeping everything together. So, avoiding conflicts at all costs, feeling responsible for others' emotions and how they respond to what you do. I don't want to do this because I don't want them, they got a sensitive heart. They always, I can't say I got to be. Who told you got to be small? Who told you that you had to protect other people's feelings like that and disregard your own? Overgiving in relationships, overfunctioning at work, feeling like you have to prove your worth of love, respect, or security. So just because you're functioning doesn't mean you're not stressed. Just because you're functioning doesn't mean you're not stressed, sis. High functioning stress is still stress. You're stressed. So how survival mode messes with your picker, your people picker, all right? So trauma trains familiarity, not safety. So when survival mode becomes normal, your body starts choosing what feels familiar. I know, I'm not gonna say that. I'm trying to get you to get it. Your body starts choosing what feels familiar, what is used to, not what's actually good for you. Because right now you really don't know what's good for you. You don't. Your people picker is off. You picking unsafe people. Dr. Henry Cloud. Unsafe people. Well, the book called Safe People. All right? So you choose men who are easy and familiar. What does that mean this morning? Easy. Low effort, low requirement from you, where you have to be healed. You have to make sure you know what you're talking about. You're emotionally mature. You can communicate your emotions. You don't pick people who like that because that's too much work. That's too much work. That's too much work. So when survival mode becomes normal, your body starts choosing what feels familiar, not what's actually good for you. So you choose men who are easy and familiar, low-hanging fruit, men who can't reject you or abandon you because they need you. Oh God, it's chopping me up because that was me, but it's not me. Now, one story. Let's go ahead and drop my business. About my business. I was dating this one dude, and he was a little heavy set. And at that time, I liked the heavy set men. I liked them. They was good looking to me, and they smelled good, and it was just nice and cuddly. And I'm not gonna do the PHAT shame, but he had broke up with me, and he had the nerve on my birthday. He broke up. That's how dirty he was. He broke up with me on my birthday, and he was like, trying to act like he was all that. Like, what was that? LaToya Luckett song. I'm not what you're used to. She not me though. I'm what you need, not what you used to. That song. I'm the one that made you who you are and acting like this, and that's what I get for building a bear. And so he's like, I just, we can't be together because I'm not the man for you. And in my head, I was like, I knew that. I knew that you was not the man for me, but I was settling because I was trying to keep family members off of me, talking about me, like, why you not married? Why you ain't got no man? And what's wrong with you? And everybody else in society making me feel like something was wrong with me because I was not married. And so I chose to be with him, and I settled, and I was like, okay, he was a great guy, but it was not the guy for me. And so, you know what I did? I'm gonna be honest with you and tell you what I did. So, you know, all my life I had to fight, and so all my life I probably was not always holy. And so, it was one of those moments that I went to that bathroom. Let me bring you closer. I'll tell you myself. I went in that bathroom and I looked in that mirror. I said, excuse me, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. He's like, yes, okay, yeah. I'm in that bathroom, and I looked myself in that mirror, and I said, you better not cry. You better not cry over this. And I think that's how I said it, because I don't really cuss, but it was in my heart and my spirit. I said, you better not cry over this. And I was like, you pull yourself together. Your feet hurt, because I was starting wearing heels then. Your feet hurt, but you pull yourself. You don't give that 1 ounce of your nothing. Don't give him nothing. You pull yourself together, and you go out there, and you enjoy your meal, and you leave. And I went out there. I enjoyed my meal, and I said, oh, it's okay. It's all right. And to this day, he's still trying to come back. He's still trying to hunt me. Still trying to get on my messages and say, what do you want? I have nothing to say. You broke up with me. Why did you keep no? And so that's when I realized that nothing or anything that was, if I'm not supposed to be with someone, okay, let's scratch all that. Let me see if I can say it better. That's how Pastor Mike Jr. said it. Say it correctly, Michael. That's how he said it. Let me say it. How I can say it. Just point blank, God had told me you can't just be with anybody, and you can't marry anybody. So no matter who you try to get, you think that was going to fit you and your lifestyle, and they couldn't abandon you or couldn't reject you because they needed you, was a lie you telling yourself. And that day I learned that was even a who ain't got broke up with me. My car note was more than his place that he was living. You know, at that time, I was paying high car note and stuff. And I'm not saying I'm better and bigger because I got, a little bit, money. God has blessed me with money. No, I'm not saying that. What I was saying was that this person really could not take care or provide for me the way that I truly inside desired. And like I said, again, he was a great person, but he really was not the great person for me. And thus God had him break up with me because he was not meant to be with me. But because I was choosing from a low place, thinking that how could he break up with me? I have way more and he will want me more. Lies. Oh, lies. Yes, baby, the lies. I told my gaslit. I did it. Oh God, the amount of times I was in some foolery because I really truly believed that if I had more and did more, they would stay. But oh, there is a God. If it ain't supposed to be, the amount of nothing, you can't do nothing. It's gotta go. All right. So peace feels suspicious. Choosing men who argue and always hounding you about where you at and what you doing. Y'all be thinking that's cute, but really he insecure. Where you at? Where you going? Because if he really liked you or trusted you and believed in you and cared for you, he wouldn't be hounding you. You wouldn't be hounding him because it's fear. It's fear, right? It's fear. It's hidden fear of him losing you because he feels he's not good enough for you. So what he'll do is keep trying to keep you keep himself in your peripheral, in your mind, sexing you and causing issues and keeping you in the loop, girl. Keeping you in the matrix. That's what he's doing, keeping you in the matrix. So shrinking yourself so that your lifestyle fits him and making him comfortable to provide and to take care of yourself. Another little story. I almost gave up a lot of stuff just for this particular guy to take care of me. And he asked me, are you okay with downsizing a lot just for me to take care of you? Into a little 1-bedroom apartment when he was not really working. And stuff. Yeah, I was that girl. I was. That's why I'm here, because I'm not that girl anymore, and I've healed. And I wrote a book about it. Yes, and so I shrunk myself a lot with that person, and so I made myself try to fit in his world so that he can feel comfortable about a woman like me. And so I will say the peacock. I'm a peacock. Pinkety, you know, peacock, love, outgoing. I used to flirt with him in church, like, oh, you're so fine. Oh, and he used to get so mad, and I was like, and it used to crush my heart and crush my personality. And at that time, I did not know that I had this beautiful, vibrant personality, and I needed someone else with this beautiful, vibrant personality, or someone who can carry it. I was constantly dating passive-aggressive men, nonchalant men, and expecting the gorilla to come out or whatever. It just was not working. Like, what I was saying and who I was dating was not matching up, because it was the inside. Okay, inside. All right, so your picker isn't broken. It was trained by what you had to survive. So I had a lot of beliefs in my head and my thought process that if they needed me, they would stay. So we don't choose what's healthiest. We choose what our nervous system recognizes. So if you have to raise him, you are not his partner, you're his parent. If you have to raise him, if you have to, don't forget this and make his appointments and do this and do that and wash clothes and clean, and to each his own, you want to do those things. Okay, cool. But are you raising him? You're not a partner, sis. You're his mommy. You're his mommy. All right. So I guess today's a storytelling day. Let me go ahead and give you another one. I'll say this police officer. And so this is where I probably learned to. This is probably where I learned to probably start listening to my mama. Boy, this man sent me through the ringer. If I did not learn how to let go of abandonment, I learned from this one. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. This man used to come in my life for like 2 weeks and ghost me for like half a month and come back and ghost and come back. And then he had a story. I still don't know to this day if it's true that his son was, unalive. I think that's what I have to say on here. And so he was gone, and this one particular person had me kind of acting out of my character. I had my cousin to call him to see if the number worked, because he was online on social media. And I remember the moment where my daughter saw me crying in their bedroom. Like, normally when they're kids, you can hide stuff and move on and go. But that moment when my daughter saw me wailing in the room, like, what did I do wrong? Why is this happening? I loved him. I gave him stuff. I cooked. I cleaned. I seduced, threw it and did it and flipped it and twirled it. All this stuff, and this man still played me like this, and it broke me. And my daughter literally had to take my phone from me. That's how bad it was. How bad it was. And it was horrible. And the ghosting, and my mom would tell me, oh, y'all could have worked it out. And it got to the point where I'm like, you work it out with him. How can I work out with somebody who's not here? This man don't like me. You don't love me. You don't like me. You don't like me. And so once I had grasped that and really started to let that go and let him go, it was a little bit of back and forth, a little bit of spinner blockers with him. And then after a while, I just like, I can't do this. I let that go. I had to let it go, and that's where I learned who is for me is for me. They for me. I don't have to chase. I don't have to hunt. That abandonment. Oh, I learned that lesson with that one. I learned he ghosts. You gone. Like why you ghosted? Why you gone? Like what's going on? You got another family. You got another family. You got another family. Leave me alone. All right. So from the Build-A-Bear pattern syndrome, BAER, bear. Strong women don't just date. They develop. So, Build-A-Bear is when a woman chooses a man who isn't fully ready. That's emotionally, mentally, or relationally in any capacity, and then puts her energy into finishing the job. Like, oh, I'll take care of this. Oh, I got this. Or where something was important to you and you let it slide because you were able to carry that load. So I don't need him to pick up the kids because I'm already off, so I can go pick up the kids. Or I don't need him to pay a bill because I got enough money to pay the bills. I just need somebody here to just be here for me. And if that's what you do, that's teach on. But you got to evaluate, are you taking over and finishing the job because he is lacking? All right. Now there's a difference with the Christian folks. Well, I'm the helpmate and I'm supposed to do. I'm the helpmate and that's what I'm supposed to be, as a helpmate to him. Okay. And so there was this story I heard online from this man. I don't know what his name is. He's an older man, gray hair, kind of fair brown skinish. And he had said, it's really the man's job to do everything. And he said that the woman is supposed to come in and help, to be the helpmate. And so like to raise the kids, that was the man's job. To cook, to clean, to do and provide. And when he said that, I was like, he right, because that's what it said. God charged him. And then brought the woman along to help. Where did these roles come from? Who said that? Right? And so what that looks like, okay? Coaching him through emotions. How old are we when we can't communicate our emotions? We should be in a place. We're 40. Come on. If you can't communicate your emotions, what are we doing? If you can't tell someone this hurt me, it bothered me, you doing this to me, I didn't appreciate that. Because you're afraid they'll abandon you, they'll punish you, they reject you. Are they really your loved ones or friends or family or whatever? Do they really deserve the energy that you're giving them? Okay? Explaining basic communication. That's self-explanatory. Carrying the emotional weight of the relationship. You can't even communicate, sis. Believe in his potential more than his patterns. Oh my Lord. That's a good man, Savannah. Yeah. A good man, Savannah. You know, he looked like he could be a great father. Does he take care of his other children? What about his father? Is his father in his life? Some of y'all need to do a background check before you have children with people. Well, I only got one, that's it, I'm done. All right, so this can look like a hyper-functioning woman taking the load just to say she has a man. I got it. Or he doesn't have to do this. I don't need this. Liar. This isn't partnership. It's unpaid emotional labor. It's not equal. It's not partnership. It's not relationship. Now, if you choose to do what you're going to do what you're going to do. Okay? But don't be over here whining to me about why I keep dating the same man in the bathroom, in the toilet crying because you don't want your children to see. And they keep on doing me like this, and I don't know why I gotta keep giving the man. And yes, you do. Now you do. You know now, because you watched this episode. Black women are often socialized to be the helpmate before being honored. This creates a pattern where we raise men emotionally while dying spiritually. You have no time to spend with God because you're trying to carry him emotional. You okay? You need something? Oh my God. Oh my God, what can I do? Do you need anything? How can I support you and help you? What do you need at this moment? What's that, Major Payne? Need you pop your titty out of his mouth. Oh yes. So here's the harder truth of this matter, right? Many of us settle not just because of the internal wounds, but because the external, there's pee in the dating pool. There's pee in the dating pool. That's what they say in there. Don't come for me now. Don't come for me. That's what they say. It's like, it's pee in the pool. Y'all know. Don't be mad. Y'all know they say it's pee in the pool. So we see the men left and feel forced to choose between. So a good man who's emotionally unavailable, a God-fearing man who lacks vision or healing, a man with potential but no capacity. Now, I know this sounds like a far stretch for some of you guys. Like, you just be lucky that he got teeth in his mouth and he got a job. Like, can he communicate? I'll be happy with that. Is he okay with paying bills? You talking about a man with potential but no capacity? I don't know what that is. I just need him to come home. Now, I'm not trying to create a whole bunch of singles. I'm not trying to say there's a perfect man out there. I hear all y'all. I hear y'all. I'm not trying to say that. What I am saying is, could you be repeating patterns from your childhood and your family? Could you be dating the same man? Could you? Are you enduring all this because of things that have not healed? Would you even be in the same place if you was healed, was loved, was cared for and cherished, adored? Would you even be talking to him? Your daddy loved you. Your mama loved you. They ain't come to my baby shower, my graduation. If they did, who would you be today? So, a man with potential but no capacity. So this produces what I call spiritual hopelessness. Spiritual hopelessness. The ache of believing for a godly partner while feeling like God has forgotten your desire. So a lot of y'all out here peeking because you don't believe in God. Come on, what? You don't believe God can give you somebody that will love you and care for you. You don't believe. Shout in church. You believe for somebody else. You believe for Sister Sarah. You believe for Sarah. Oh, matter of fact, she just turned 25. God is gonna do it. But you pushing 40 and you like, well, God, can he just at least have a job? So, let's slow down. How you feeling? How you feeling? Is your toes hurting? Is your hair feeling like I'm coming for it? I'm only coming for it because I was you. Okay? That's it. I don't want you to continue in this pain because I know how it feels. Woman of God, black woman, person, individual, peacock, pinkalicious. I know how it feels. Is your body tight? Are you having trouble with this episode of Build-A-Bear Trap? Is the little you crying and scared? Well, I'm going to tell you right now. Breathe. Breathe. And breathe. Reassure your inner child that it's okay, it's safe. Miss Monique said, buckle up, sit back. You know, I know it's a catchy song, but I mean it. I said that to make it catchy so you can like, okay, I'm not coming for you and attacking you, sis. I am you. Okay, I am you. So do I believe I deserve a love that doesn't ask me to build him from scratch? If that question stirs something in you, good. That's your truth rising to the surface. So if a lot of this is making you feel irritated, she don't know what you're talking about, because that ain't me. I hit a nerve. All right? So this is not about money. It's about emotional infrastructure. So potential isn't the same as capacity. Okay? We gotta mature. We gotta get up there, elevate. This is not about materialism. Okay? So many women pick men based on potential because they themselves were never allowed to be in progress. You were never given the chance to be and to work on yourself and to be in the in-between place. You had to figure it out. It had to be done. The kids need shoes. The girl needs her cheer practice stuff. Your son needs basketball and cleats and stuff. It has to be done. So who gonna do it? So many women pick men based on potential because women do fall in love with potential instead of seeing who a person is right now. So let me go ahead and give you some principles. Now, are they all the way true? I don't know, but I can tell you that they are a lot true. They got a lot of validity behind it. So it normally takes a man sometimes about three years to realize he needs to change. Then it takes him another 2 years to do something about it. Like, argue with your mom. It does. If you look at things, you look at your son, you look at you done told him, the mama told him, the uncle told him that you need to go see somebody, you need to go do this, you need to go do that. By the time they see somebody, it's only because their comfortability was shaken. They have to now. The very air that they breathe is being taken away. A woman changes every 60 days to me. Every 6 months, a woman's changing. So men fall in love with the woman who they see right now. That's why a lot of issues in relationship where, you didn't change and you didn't gain weight, and they fall in love with their eyes. Women fall in love with their ears. That's why you watch what you listen to. Watch staying on the phone with him and giving too much access to him. You busy. You ain't got time to talk. You busy evolving and growing and changing, working on your skincare, listening to Miss Monique, Dr. Survivalist, right? And so for a woman, she's always changing. Excuse me. So she is always changing. She is always evolving, always learning. The many stages of our body and hormones and cycles and menopause and perimenopause, we are always changing. Okay, so when a man falls in love with a woman, he falls in love with who she is right now, not realizing that she is going to evolve. And not even less than 6 months, because who she is with him may not be the same person. Women, we change, we evolve, we grow, we become, we nurture, we do these things. We're gifted to do these things, right? And so us that's always changing, looking at the man and looking at, he could be a great husband. I see it. He could be a great father. He works hard, so he must be. And very well he could be. But we look at what he could be and not who he is right now. That's what we mess up at. And the question is, it's not can they change, is that if they never change. Women fall in love with potential, so it's more like will he change? Will he do these things? But in reality, who you see right now is what you get for the next 3 to 10 years. Or get with your mama. So, so not falling in love with potential, seeing who a man is right now, and for the men, seeing what she can be, hoping in her dreams, and her aspirations, her goals. Yes. All right. So, why women women fall into this. So many women were never allowed to be in progress themselves, so always on to the next one. We're always on the next one. What's next? What's next? The hustle mentality, the hustle run. So they had to grow up fast, either to protect themselves or others. They learned to perform early, which caused them to make up the difference. So whereas oh, you fast and you acting like this and you grown, and you know, like, are we not asking the right questions? Like, why is she fast? Why is she acting grown? Probably because she gotta take care of the house. Probably because she has to. One, y'all parents be bothering me. Like, one moment you need her to go pull some meat out and take care of this and put the kids to bed, and the next minute you want to tell her she acting grown. Make it make sense. If you don't want her to be grown, keep her in the child's place. Go ask her to do adult things that you need to be doing. Hire a nanny or do something else, or just treat her as a child. If you need support and help, then okay, give her stuff that is responsible or age appropriate. Not stuff that you want. You gotta, so you think you grown? So you think you grown? No, well, of course I think I'm grown. I'm out here doing stuff that you can't do. I'm cooking, I'm cleaning. Of course. Now, this has never happened to me though, okay? Okay, I would never talk back to my mother like that. All right, so when you are never allowed to help, you end up attracted to people who need you. So when you were never allowed to need help, when you were never allowed to need help, you end up attracting people who need you, because you put that energy out for people to come to you, because you're Mrs. Fix It. You're Mrs. I will handle it. I will be your mommy. So you're Miss Let me prove that I'm enough so he won't leave me, or so he can pick me. Let me prove that I'm a wife. Let me cook, let me clean, let me throw it down. Let me cook, let me clean, let me throw it down. Yes, let me be that ride or die. Let me show him I got him. Now, that don't work for everybody. I know it worked for old girl. What's her name? What her name is? Keisha? With Gucci. Okay, that worked for Gucci. For them, yeah. I'm not saying it may not work for you, but make sure it's some reciprocity, okay? Let's just do that. So loyalty is glorified even when it costs you yourself. That is what I'm talking about, people. I'm talking about when the price is you, when the price is your dreams, when the price is your livelihood, when the price is your heart, when the price is you. If it's not both of us, if both of us was skin in the game, I don't know what we're doing. We're doing. So society loves a ride or die woman until she's tired, depleted, and resentful. Then she becomes an angry, black, bitter woman. So you get praised for staying, but not protected when staying costs you your peace. Not celebrated for choosing yourself. So losing yourself is not a relationship requirement. When it becomes that, then we need to start asking some questions. So strength without self-worth turns into self-abandonment. So strong doesn't mean self-sacrificing. Strength without self-worth becomes martyrdom. You're a martyr. Yeah, I'm here. Self-sacrificing, killing yourself. You're a martyr. Being strong doesn't mean you sacrifice yourself to prove love. I know a lot of this is like, who told me this? Who made me believe this? And we're not here to blame. We're here to correct. We're here to fix. We're here to love. We're about to love. Sit back. You're not on attack. So, strength with boundaries equals self-respect. Strength without boundaries equals martyr. You're not strong because you can survive anything. You're strong because you no longer have to. So let's ask a little quick question. Like I said, I think I said a little bit of it early. What would change in your relationship if you stopped choosing people who need you? Ooh, if that man didn't need you, you'd be over there shaking in your boots scared because somebody else gonna get him. And started choosing people who can meet you. Meet the real you. Right? Right? So, let's talk a little bit about, just a tad bit about help a man become without assessing whether he is your assignment or your detour. So a lot of us feel like it's our responsibility to bring him to church. We'll get him in the church, we'll get him in there, and he gonna stay, and I got him in church. And no, that's not your responsibility, because you can bring him to church, you can make a horse, lead him to the water, but you can't make him drink. Because soon you leave or y'all break up or whatever, he stopped. So really, was he going for God or really for you? Okay? So, let's stop here again. I want you to pause wherever you are and ask yourself, who picked my last relationship? My healed self or my hurting one? What is she afraid of if she waits? Yeah, that's horrible, scary. The waiting game. When you've survived emotional abandonment, rejection, or deep father wounds, your body learns to brace for pain, even in love. So sometimes we choose the one who needs us, not the one who knows us. So we choose the fixer-uppers because we've been trained that our value is in how well we carry others, not how well we are carried. Woo! Yes. All right. Then we have the urgency to marry by a certain age. It's one of the greatest sources of spiritual anxiety for Black women of faith. God, I've been faithful, but where is he? Should I just take what's in front of me and make it work? So if you don't build him, you won't get anyone. You better find a man before 30. Don't be too picky. Who said that to you? Black women are often groomed to believe their worth depreciates over time, so they settle. And not only Black women, women. We see it on TV. We see it on the makeup commercials and the runway. We feel like we're told that the older we get, the less we're valuable. So we settle smart, trading chemistry for stability or loneliness for attachment. Healing takes time. But when society doesn't allow you the luxury of time, you choose from urgency and not discernment. So, for my girlies, church girlies, God is not withholding. He is preparing you to stop choosing from your trauma and start choosing from trust. So, if you did choose from your trauma, like we'd be repeating things, patterns. How much pain would you really go through? Now, we do learn through pain. Count it all joy. But is some of this stuff, is it unnecessary? Could you just learn from the first hit on the head? Yeah. If you have to build him from scratch, girl, he is not your house. He's your project. So, affirmation prompt. So, I am not too late. I am not too much. I am not hard to love. So survival love says, I accept what's here now because I'm afraid to wait. Sacred love says, I trust that what is for me cannot be missed, even if it's not yet here. All right? Recognizing that survival mode created an identity of hyperfunctioning, not wholeness. Unlearning the need to earn through labor, especially emotional labor. So how to begin dating from a healed space. All right? You ask yourself, Does this person expand me or just need me? Can I be soft here, or do I always have to be strong? Now, for my church girlies, this is where you invite God into your romantic decisions, where it says acknowledge Him in all your ways, even in dating. Not just after the fact when you over here crying and you over here and you thought that was a good man, Savannah, but during the selection process. Now, so I have some love letters for the woman and the woman who's tired of believing. So I want you to kind of close your eyes if you can. Close your eyes, listen to this love letter that I wrote to you because I love you, because you are me and I am you. And I wish somebody would have said this to me, and she did, and that's why she's here. So, beloved, you were never created to build a man from broken parts while breaking yourself in the process. You were called to love and be loved and in love, all in return. Not for what you can do, but for who you are. So here's your reminder. You are not behind. You are not hard to love, and the right relationship won't ask you to shrink or sacrifice your healing or yourself. The strong woman in you survived, but the soft woman in you deserves to choose love from peace and not pain. A love letter to the woman who's tired of believing. Beloved, I see you. The woman who has prayed, waited, cried, compromised, and built, only to end up still alone. Or worse, spiritually depleted in a relationship that mirrors your wounds. You are not too much. You are not asking for too much. And you are not impossible to love. But you do have to unlearn the trauma that tells you that this is all that's left. That's what that's in here telling you. God is not just preparing a man for you. God is restoring the you who will no longer accept less than what's your worth. So, side question. Do I feel safer when someone needs me more than I need them? If you train yourself to be useful, it can feel terrifying to be loved just for who you are. But love sees all. And the love that sees you without demanding your labor is not too much to hope for. So we have some journal prompts. So I hope you have your journal out. We're going to go through these pretty fast. But I still need you to get it, okay? For the woman who's tired, aware, and still afraid. Who did I have to become to survive the season where I learned love? What parts of me were rewarded and what parts were ignored? What feels more frightening right now, being alone or choosing wrong again? Why does that fear feel so loud in my body? What does my nervous system make mistake for chemistry? Right? What does my nervous system mistake for chemistry? When has calm felt unsafe or unfamiliar to me? I mean, like, slow down. In my past relationship, where was I over-functioning? What was I hoping my effort would eventually earn me? Oh yeah, I'm coming for you. What versions of me believes I have to be chosen quickly? Where did I learn that time is not on my side? What do I lose if I stop building or being the builder? What do I lose? What do I lose if I stop being the fixer, the strong one? Who am I afraid I'll disappoint? Yeah, so who am I afraid I'll disappoint What needs of mine have I been calling too much? Who taught me that wanting consistency, effort, and care was asking for too much? When I imagine waiting, what story does my fear tell me will happen? And whose voice does that story sound like? How have I confused potential with safety in the past? What did it cost me emotionally to keep believing instead of observing? If I didn't have to decide anything right now, what would my body ask for first? Rest, space, clarity, or reassurance? I want you to take some time and breathe these in and ask yourself those questions. Take some time. You don't have to have all the answers today. You don't have to have all the answers tomorrow. Go buy you a journal. Go to Burlington in the little stationery area. They got these cute, aesthetically pleasing journals. They like $5, $10. Go get you some. Get you two. Some of y'all probably already got a whole bunch of them in your closet. Pull out one. Pull out it. And so let's go ahead and do some somatic practice. 10-minute grounding. Breathing, place your hand over your chest, over your heart, and say out loud, I release the pressure to settle. I am worthy of waiting. I don't have to be ready yet to be worthy of better. It makes sense that I'm scared. This pattern once kept me safe. I am allowed to pause without falling behind. I can honor the part of me that survived without letting her lead forever. I don't need certainty to take my next small step. Waiting does not mean nothing is happening. It means I am listening. I am not weak for wanting rest from struggle-based love. I can be honest about my fear without obeying it. I don't have to build myself out of pain to deserve love. Even if I don't know how to leave yet, I am allowed to want to. All right? And so for my church girlies, Isaiah 60:22. When the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen. That's where we're walking on our masculine energy. We're trying to force things and make things happen. We're women. We receive. It comes to us. We don't chase. It comes. It's drawn to us. You're drawing the wrong things. So in closing, if you've been picking from trauma, it's okay, because I have to. So have countless of others. But now you get to rewrite the pattern. All right? Let your next relationship be one chosen by your healed self, not your hurried self, not your anxious self, not the fearful self, not the one that says, who gonna love me, who gonna be with me if I got this and what's going on. That's from a hurt place. Let peace be your confirmation, not just chemistry or crisis. And start praying differently. Not God send me somebody. I need somebody now. I'm tired of being alone. Help me, Jesus. Help me now. Let me know today. No, God help me become the version of me who no longer settles for what survival mode says I should take, or what people tell me I gotta take because I'm 40 and I don't have no kids and I've never been married and I'm still a virgin, or whatever the case may be. Sit with this week. Journal, pull, work this out, sis. Please, let's not do 2026 like all the other years before. Let's take some time to heal. We're in our healing girl era. In order for you to become a soft girl, you need to heal. Because if you don't, you're gonna mess up that soft life. So, thank you for sitting with me today. I know this was not light, okay? I know it. I was pulling, stepping on turn toes. But it was honest. If this episode felt uncomfortably familiar, share it with a woman who's tired of building men and ready to start choosing like you. Okay? We choosing. We're picky. Everybody don't deserve access to this. Yes, that's important too. Okay, and remember this. You are not broken and you are not behind. You are unlearning, and this takes time. Now, before you go, I'm doing something special. I'm giving away 3 copies of my book, Build a Bear, to 3 listeners who are ready to take this conversation deeper, right? So, please listen, because I want you to win this book, okay? I want you to win a free copy of my book, right? Shout out to my girl who did my cover, Sharon. I love you. Y'all need a book cover, a person to help you edit your books. You want to write your first book? Hit my girl up, Sharon. Sharon, put your stuff in the context, girl. She did this. She did my cover, and I had a company to edit the book for me, and so I'm excited. I'm happy. Okay, so first thing you need to do is you got to follow me on IG. If you don't follow me on IG, I don't know how to do this. So you gotta follow me on IG at But Did You Die _podcast. Look for Pinkalicious. Share the episode to your IG story and tag But Did You Die _podcast and write 1 sentence answering what part of this episode exposed a pattern for you. Now, I'm only picking 3, so y'all gotta do the story and share it and tag us so we can know, okay? So it could ding ding. So my daughter could be like, okay, this person, and then we would reach out to you about address and where you live, so where you want your book mailed to, and with a signed autograph of your girl, Dr. Sinai Release, your internet therapist in the pink coat, no cost required. So the first 3 we see and tag our winners. So if we do not see the share, please message us and share it as proof, okay? We need to know. You gotta follow us, so we gotta see, okay, you on there, you a follower, and then you have to share it to your IG story, okay? So make sure you like, follow, and subscribe so you don't miss what's next. New episodes drop every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and we keep the conversation real around healing, patterns, and choosing better without lying to ourselves. So visit my website, www.bedydpodcast.com, to get on the list for the updates, sneak peeks, and early bonuses. We got worksheets on there. I'm your internet therapist in a pink coat. Let's do it. Get on there and get this free help. Okay? And until next time, be patient with yourself, woman of God. Be patient with yourself, man of God, people of God, and regular people. Everybody else who's just here and love pink and love peacock. If you're here because you love me and you like my personality, thank you. I appreciate you. All right? Be kind to yourself. All right? Choose from clarity and stop carrying what was never yours to build. All right. I love you guys.